stream with it's me. Like, who else would it be? But it's me, and I'm here with Lulu. And the reason why I'm so excited standing here like half dressed, freezing my butt off is because I'm in my new freaking workshop. The workshop I've been talking about since January. Yeah, I know, it's pretty sad. You guys have been making fun of me. Since January, I've been talking about this space and moving here. 1, because I just needed more space. 2, because I needed something more. And 3, because I was tired of crapping out on you guys every 5 minutes in my live stream. I know it drove you guys crazy because you guys told me as much in my messages. How's everybody doing, by the way? And the reason why I called today Motivation Monday, for those of you who are coming in from Twitch, because that's one thing I wanted to mention, I'm now dual streaming. Facebook, the usual stream on Facebook here, and then also I'm dual streaming on my Twitch channel, which has been dormant since I was gaming on that platform. So now I'm on both, and I'm really excited to be here. Yes. And of course I have Lulu. She's not excited to be here, but I just want to introduce you guys who don't know who she is. This is the baby. It's my 10-year-old Chihuahua. She's not nice. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Oh gosh. It's a mess. Yay, how are you guys doing? Everybody having a good Monday so far? Oh, good. No, I'm trying to make sure that I'm actually up. Hold on. Oh my God, it's so weird to actually see my stream clear. I'm so used to seeing like the 8-bit look. And you guys got used to the 8-bit look too. Even though it became funny after a while. Yeah, we had to upgrade a little bit. Hi everybody, I'm here. And I'm wearing my Deadpool gear. I didn't see the movie yet, but I'm representing because, hey, what's up, Austin? How are you? What's up, Mikey? Malachi? How are you? Hi, Raul. See, look. Lisa. And the reason why I'm wearing this sort of dance thing is because I'm freezing in here, but I'm always freezing. Hi, Thomas. How are you? Do you like the new studio? As you can see, we actually put a lot of time and effort into the decorations. Jay, it's clear now, right? I don't know if I'm gonna have to get used to seeing everything this clear because I'm not used to it. It's gonna take me a while to get used to it. But anyway, yeah, what's up? We took a lot of time and energy to make the studio look. Hi, Gershwin, how are you? It is morphin time. It's always morphin time. Enrico, Lara, thank you. Celine and Rob, what's up? Hi, Sterling, how are you? Yeah, I'm hyper because I'm usually hyper, but I'm hyper right now because I'm excited to be here. Because it's taking me long enough to get in here. You like the Deadpool theme? It looks almost too organized. Stop, okay? I'm gonna take that personally. Don't worry, I'll mess it up in time. Kimberly, I'm bringing a few things from home because I already put up just a bunch of things that were like hanging around my office. But I'm gonna bring a few more things because I can't work effectively unless I'm surrounded by mess. I'm being honest. Like, I have a few things here. I have like my cutting board, well, yeah, my cutting board's here. I brought a few things from home. I brought like some decor. I brought my Deadpool head. But I definitely need to be surrounded by more mess because you know what mess does? It inspires my creativity. Christina, what's up? So the reason why I call today Motivation Monday, for those of you who are just figuring out that I'm standing here live on your computer screen or mobile device, is because, not just because I'm sort of a fitness head, but it's also because I like to pretend that I'm super positive and motivating person. For across all walks of life, not just fitness. Daniel, what's up? So it's like, for instance, I'm always, Malachi, it's not clutter. Well, you want more clutter. Guillermo, very funny. Yes, more creepy dolls. Sean, I got that covered. Those are coming. All artists are messy, exactly, Daniel. It's more like, I think when we're sitting, oh, the dog, I forgot where I put her. Is she digging her way? No. When you're sitting, like, you know, and you're like trying to come up with something, when you're surrounded by all the things that inspire you, it helps you to like get things done. I mean, that's what I do. I mean, I don't know. So eventually my workshop here is gonna just have to be more me. But for now, it looks great. Hey, Chaos, how are you? Another thing I wanted to bring up, Rachel, is that this is usually ADHD hour and 15, whatever, however long it is. It's usually Emmanuel. So I will usually jump from topic to topic, but if there's anything you guys want me to go back to, feel free. Exactly. Feel free to like, reel me back in. Oh, hi Kyle, how are you? What's up? Michael, feel free. Rachel, I'm in my new workshop. Ow! Do you guys remember that one stream? This is like going back into like December. And wait, was it December? And I remember I was like really hyper. And I was sitting in my chair and I jumped up and I was gonna run out to like the bathroom to like empty out a container of paint. And I totally wiped out. Hi Nick, Lamar. This is the new workshop. Do you guys remember that? I fell off camera, of course. But then I crawled back on all fours and I was like this. And you guys were like this. Did you just fall? And I was like, yes, and you were all laughing at me. Do you remember that? Now that I didn't work on it. Think about that the other day. You guys, I got paint everywhere because when I stood up with that container of paint and then walked off camera and proceeded to slip, where do you think the paint went? Everywhere. It was all over my office. It was everywhere. But anyway, this is a new workshop, so it's our normal stream, so that I've fallen on camera a lot. Why though? Why do I fall so much? I blame the slippery floors in my house. So hopefully, I can wear shoes, so I'm not gonna slip as much, but on Fridays, I will be back in my house. No, this is completely separate off-house space because I was literally running out of space in my house, kind of like sadly and embarrassingly so. So I did hurt myself. Enrico, I had bruises like right along the side of my body and I talked about it for like a week and everyone's like, will you shut up about falling? And I was like, but it was traumatic for me. What if I had a pair of scissors in my hands and I fell with that? What if I had a pair of scissors in my hands and I fell with it? You guys probably would have been laughing at everyone I'm talking about. So where was I Friday? Let's keep conversation moving along because I will go off on every tangent and not stop. The floors are still slippery, but I don't have to get, oh, I see you. Bubble wrap and a life alert. Let me write that down. You think I'm lying? I'm gonna get one just as a joke. Like a life alert necklace to say, what's around your neck? It's because I've fallen and I didn't get up. Okay, this weekend I was in Arizona. Hi, Alex. I was in Arizona with my friend Chloe Dykstra, and we were shooting in like a military-inspired shoot. What? Actually, the shoot was inspired by the video game Rainbow Six. Does anyone out there play any FPS games like Rainbow Six? It's kind of like a military setup, and the cinematics are very cool. The game is fun. I'm just very, very bad at shooters in general, so I'm not going to stand here and pretend that I'm really good at any FPS game whatsoever. But the shoot we did, oh yeah, I'll show you. The shoot we did was basically based on that video game. So there's pictures from me. Yes, the helicopter. The photographer was Clayton Hughes. The artwork that I pulled up is by Marco Rastrelli of Gnosis Art. You played Call of Duty? Yeah, they're all those type of games. Yep, Rainbow Six played. So I discovered the game with Siege. That's how out of the loop I am. It's one of Tom Clancy's games. But I discovered it with Siege. And someone cued me into it because I was on Twitter and I was talking about how much I love the fact that Mortal Kombat has so many like amazing like female characters that are like badass that I can cosplay. Because I love cosplaying. Hi Erin, what's up? I love cosplaying like females that look like, you know what I mean? Because in real life I'm sort of a dork. So I like cosplaying females that are really strong and like, you know, kind of cool, amazing, or just inspiring or funny, it doesn't matter. So that's how I thought of it. And I hooked up with a photographer who was doing a whole thing on Rainbow Six, so it's really cool. So he asked me to be Daka, and so I said sure, and so I flew to Arizona for the weekend to this big shoot. They brought us up in like an actual chopper. You guys, I hate airplanes. And I fly all the time for conventions. I loathe airplanes because I don't like the fact that I'm out of control. Like completely out of control. Playing Resident Evil Story Way. My son was playing the other day. I played a lot when he was younger. It's like, oh great, this is like, you know, traumatized you. And it did. Silent Hill traumatized me, and so did Dead Island. Dead Island traumatized me. And I was bad at that game too. I'm too cold to keep this up. But this, by the way, this tank top is by Casa Corsa. It's their it's her Deadpool-inspired sort of clothing line. So I'm wearing it because of Deadpool 2, which I haven't seen yet, so no spoilers. You back? Okay, come back. So yeah, I am not a big fan of airplanes in general. I'm not. So when they told me that we were going up in effectively an airplane thing that flies but doesn't have doors, I was like this, who is? They're like, you. And I was like, you're not going to call like stunt people to do this? But I was very proud of myself because I did it. I got in the helicopter. You know, they told us our safety measures. They said, you know, don't jump out the side of the chopper. Don't throw anything out the side of the chopper, and it'll be fine. And it was cool. I had fun. I don't know. I got to do some really cool stuff. That's why I can't wait to see the pictures. Yeah. And this actually brings me to another point that I don't want to forget. Let me write it down so I don't forget. One of the other things I had to do for that shoot was at 60 style. It was like a military issue helicopter, Daniel. I don't know. But it was completely open on the side. Thank you, by the way, Erin. Thank you. I am less shredded, Mario. It's sugar. It's also lighting. I'm all lighting. If the lighting is really sharp, I look more shredded. You can jump off. You can jump out of it. You could. Like if you take off your stuff and then you could. Yeah, it didn't have doors. But it was being flown by two like military generals or something like that. I don't know. But I did feel very safe with them, very capable. I feel like they were very capable of what they were doing. But the other thing I did was I had to climb the side of a building. I did. And again, when they said they were going to have me climb down the side of a building, I was like this. Are you stunt people for this? I did. Like, you know when you climb the rope and you come like rappel down the side? Yeah. So they had someone who was very capable. Like he does this for a living. Like he climbs buildings and rock walls and everything else. Like stuff like that. I did. I was like, okay. Yeah, I think it was a Huey. I think you're right? Something like that? Yes, like Spider-Man. So I had to go into like my happy place, sort of. And I was like, you know, at least you're athletic, you can do this. But I've been sore for the past like 2 days because of it. Because whenever I twisted around or I couldn't get a foothold on the building, I would slam, like with this rope, I would swing and slam into the building. So I didn't tell my mom or Jace that I was doing that because I didn't want them to like stress or worry about me. But yeah, I did that. I did rappel, Trevor. I did, down the side of a building. And I was aware of the fact when I was going down, I was like, if this rope snapped, I would die. Wow. It's a really weird feeling. Yeah, it is. Rappelling beats falling. Yeah, I was aware of the fact that if if they did Gershwin, I would have checked out of the hotel and been right back in LA if they asked me to rappel in a helicopter. Yeah, it was, other things I thought were interesting is I don't have like firearms. My dad does because he's from Kentucky. So he has firearms. Who in Kentucky doesn't have firearms? In one of the shots, they have like an AR on my back. I've never held an AR. That's heavy. So you're trying to tell me that people run around with these things? There's like 15, 20 pounds. I was like this has to go on my back? It's heavy. And I was like, wow, I feel like a badass. They're like, don't point that. No trigger discipline. I was like, okay, put it back. But yeah, I mean, we had like, the shoot was actually like manned by all military personnel. So it was all very, up and up. It wasn't like crazy gun-toting people or anything like that. So it was fun. It was different. It was something different. It was like every weekend I'm like, you're right, I'm being very active. I'm doing different things. And that's why all of this sort of brings me back to why I call this Motivation Monday. One of the reasons why is because I'm always telling you guys that what actually feeds your soul is not like just your job, unless your job is what you love. But if your creative stuff that you do, that's the stuff that keeps you sane. Like in all of your, unless you're lucky enough to be working a job that is your love, but a lot of people are not. Some people aren't lucky enough to be working in what they love. Your creative stuff, the things that you do just because, that's the stuff that keeps you from killing somebody. You know what I mean? Yeah, I didn't kill anyone, George. Are you proud of me? I was like, go Leisha, go Leisha, go Leisha, whatever. Those guns are heavy. Wait, why would you have them at a haunted house, Nicholas? You have actual guns at a haunted house? They don't have play guns? That's kind of really scary. I make my job fun, so I'm missing the coworkers. Yeah, like Thomas, you are, if you're in a job or professional sort of whatever, where you get to do everything you love, you're lucky. A lot of people are not. And that's why I'm always telling them, find the thing that freaking feeds your freaking soul. The thing that, remember when you were 8 and 9 years old? I'm not talking about picking your nose. I'm talking about the things that you like to do for fun when you were 8 and 9 years old. That's the stuff that you bring it back. For me, it was costumes and dress up. Look at me. I'm 125 years old, and I'm still dressing up in costumes. Anyway. But I own it, and I make no apologies for it. It'd be one thing if I was I do this and this, but I'm not completely weird or anything like that. I admire being weird. Okay, yeah. What a great replicas for laser tag. Yeah, what's interesting, and I know that con people already know this. You can't bring laser tag guns to conventions, even deactivated ones. So I should mention that you can't bring, if you have a costume where it requires weapons and you decide to bring even a weapon that used to be live, you can't. Oh, thank you. It's skincare. Helping animals. You pick on your boss. I'm mentoring a new college graduate last week. I wish I had clout like that. Funny. Same costumes to dress up. Yeah, I was Disney when I was younger. So now I'm older. I was well, I brought a few things from my office, by the way. Thank you, Noah. Nerds rule. It's funny because nerds didn't always rule, though. And you know this, right? We all know this. Back in the day, sometimes I have to sit and laugh. Brianna, I can't wait for you to come visit. Brianna! That's another thing I wanted to bring up. Now that we're finally in the workshop, hey, Wendy, how are you? How are you? We're going to go back to the things that made it fun. Guests, giveaways, events, or whatever. Now that we're finally here, it only took 15 months. But now we're bringing back. Brianna is gonna come visit at some point. I've been waiting. I haven't seen Brianna since like April. When we, Brianna and I did a Totally Spies cosplay for a WonderCon. And we did it because the show is just so cute, and one of our other friends is a really big fan of the show. Like, she loved it. So we were like, yeah, we'll do it. It's a cute show. But what was awesome about that cosplay is it was fun because the three of us got to be together and be really crazy. Hi, Adolfo. But how everybody responded to it. I was like, this is why cosplay is fun, because it's positive and the community loved it because there's so many people who forgot about the show, and the show was around a long time. But it's one of those shows that you kind of forget about. Like, everyone's like, oh, wait a second. Oh my God, I love that show. So we got so much love for Spies cosplay that I was like, this is why we do this. Anyway, stuff I brought from home. Let me think. Yes, Angelina. I didn't move, but this is my new workspace. So at least 2 days of the week I'm gonna be here because Angelina, you saw, I was moving, like literally moving from my office to my kitchen. Hi, Jay. It was moving, like everything was coming. Thank you, Timothy. Thank you, Timothy. Anyway, but yeah, nerd is the new thing, and it's bizarre because it sort of came out of nowhere. Like it was, what? Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are so nice to me. Back in the day, there was nothing cool about being different. Nothing. There was nothing cool about being different and liking things that not everybody liked, or things that were really stupid or seemed juvenile. There was nothing cool about that. So it was just, like you had your things you liked, but they weren't. Brianna, it wasn't. Like back when we were younger, it really wasn't. It was the stuff that we were kind of teased about. Oh my gosh, I was such a weirdo in school. Oh my gosh. And then all of a sudden, it was like a weird turn. When I first started cosplaying in 2010, people were telling me, they're like, you know, Alicia, Halloween was like 9 months ago. Are you really wearing what are you doing? Like, it was still sort of like, yeah, you don't care. Brianna. Hi, Nicole, how are you? But yeah, there was nothing cool about it. But now, it's all about being different. Yes, Brianna knows the deal. It's all about, right now, like the world celebrates, like just being you, whatever that is, as long as you own it. That's the difference. I'm gonna give for emphasis. 1 second. For emphasis, as long as you own it. Like, meaning that, like, if you like to wear all purple clothing every day, you go into it knowing that people are going to be like, why are you wearing purple clothing every day? You're like, because I like it. So after a while, people will literally just accept that that's what you are, and they won't have anything to say about it. You know what I mean? There's only one. I'm like, cosplayers, like, we don't even dress up for Halloween. We don't. I really don't. I rarely do Halloween. Halloween I chill because it's usually around like fall conventions anyway. So, but Halloween is every day for you. I know I'm doing good. Here's what my whole thing is right now. It's May. It's the beginning. It's the beginning of the summer convention season. And for all of you who follow conventions or cosplay or even any Marvel movie, and how many Marvel movies have we been through since November? You want to count them? For Halloween, I dressed up as myself. I'm going to do that. Who are you going to be this Halloween in the show? My damn self. That's scary enough. It's the beginning of the summer con season, which for people who like conventions or anything to do with geek, nerd, culture, pop culture, it's insanity. True insanity, but it's good and it's fun if you can get tickets and you can make your way over there. June is E3, which is a full week, it's the whole big technology convention, electronics and games convention. That's in June. And then there's Palm Springs Comic Con at the end of June. I'm not going to that one because I'll be away. That's right. Because you know what it is? This is what it is about cosplay. You'll be working on a cosplay for one convention. Hi, Brett. Hi, Brett. But you'll already be thinking to your next cosplay. That's what happens. You'll already be thinking to your next cosplay. So, but then, okay, so that's June. But then July happens. July is like Anime Expo here in LA, which is like 90,000 people in one city coming to one convention. 90,000. Anime Expo, that's the beginning of July. And yes, hi Randy! Me and Brianna are going to be there. And we're doing a League of Legends, and Comicpalooza's next weekend, September. That's Long Beach Comic Con. And then San Diego Comic Con is July 19th, right? Yeah. And then I'm going to Star Trek Con at the beginning of August. And then Dragon Con is at the end of August. And then Long Beach Comic Con is at the beginning of September. So it's it's like boom, boom, boom. And they're all big conventions. So, yay, Nicole! Okay, that gives me another thing I have to bring up today before I end up going. I'm going to go way over because I'm talking too much. Wait, I was in Scottsdale. You know what, Brett? I got a lot of people messaging me and saying, like, how come you didn't tell people that you were in Scottsdale? It's because I was only there for like 36 hours. I was there for 36 hours. Like, we blew in for the shoot and blew out, so I didn't even get to see anybody. Like everybody Arizona folks, man. I was like, I didn't get to see anybody. So it was a fast. I would have stayed a little longer, but I had to come back for birthday, Jace's birthday. I met Angelina at Long Beach, so that's why it's her thing. Other things that I brought from home, I'll bring more, don't worry. Hey, Shay, how are you? Shay. Now, the only reason I bring bizarre things from my house to this workshop is because even just seeing things like this helped to spark my creativity. Don't laugh. I'm trying to be serious here sometimes, people. Jeez. What? Okay. Oh, I crushed it, though. Man. I brought Annabelle with me. I have to figure out where these things are going, because I don't know. I just threw a bunch of things. Oh, and I brought you guys' favorite. I brought your favorite. Hold on. It's your favorite. Hi, Marcus. How are you? Woo. This brings back many, many lovely memories. She still has a hole drilled in the back of her head. Remember when we drilled the hole in the back of her head? That was nice. But it worked. And I was trying to encourage you guys to do this yourself, because then you can put lights in her head and make her face light up. And it's a nice sort of gift for your child. The nursery, something in the nursery, a gift for a friend. What? Yes, oh my God, Indiana, it's the new workshop. I'll be here at least 2 days of the week. Next time I come to Phoenix, actually I wanted to mention, Phoenix Comic Con is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Like, as in 3 days from now. So if you live in the area, you have to go to Phoenix Comic Con. It's gonna be wicked. I have friends that are driving from LA to Phoenix just for the con this weekend. They're driving the 6 hours driving with costumes in their trunk just so they can cosplay at Phoenix Con this weekend. It's one of the bigger cons. It's a lot of fun too. Let's see. Oh, and I brought from home a dire wolf because it's cute, because of Game of Thrones. Are you liking Indiana? I have to decorate Indiana. Like, I have to, so that it looks more like our space. But for now, this is fine. It will be, I promise you guys, it will become it will become our space where I can start making things. Why are you in Texas, Angelina? Why are you for a few weeks? Why? Work? 6 hours. You know what? I can do 4 hours, but after 4 hours of driving, I start losing my mind. I'm driving to San Diego, though. Hi, Vince. What's up? Oh, Vince, no way! Yay! Are you bringing that to San Diego? We're gonna have a good time. Brianna and I are going to Anime Expo together. This is gonna be wicked. My leggings, you like them? I'm so tight. I'm so tight. Yeah, you know what I'll do? I think what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to get a picture of everybody. Maybe what we'll do is over time we'll do something where like I start adding you guys' faces to the wall. I'm gonna start adding you guys' faces to the wall. And I'm not gonna tell you, but like every day it'll come on to be a new person on the wall. It'll be like the commenter of the stream gets their face put on the wall. What do you mean? No, in fact, Randy, there's gonna be more creepy dolls because I like them and they fuel my creativity. No, Antonio, I did it. I knew you were gonna come here. I was waiting for you, Antonio, because I knew you were gonna show up and say something about my studio. He was like, you haven't cleaned that studio yet? I am insulted. I'm gonna do that. You think I'm joking? Antonio, I'm gonna find where you live. And I'm gonna bring every doll in my office to visit you. The wall of shame? Nick, no. I brought this Henrikin because it's cute. I have too many pops, so I'm gonna bring some from home to decorate, just put up here. I have too much stuff. The one good thing about this is I have more space to put up artwork. Yes, I like Indiana, exactly. Exactly. I stopped buying art from conventions because I had no more space on my wall. Okay, the fact that you said that is cracking me up. Thomas, I ran into those lights 3 times in less than a half an hour. And I ripped them off the table once. Yeah, I did. So you totally know me better than you think you do. Did I show you guys this? Did I show you this yet? It's gonna be a squad wall. Now that I have this space, it's gonna be a squad wall. I like that idea too. Yay, Antonio. Yay. This is Pennywise. And the artwork is by Robert James Ludecki. He goes by bobtheartist.com. And I got this at a convention, and it's literally been sitting on my floor since I got it. Hi, LaTanya, how are you? I've not seen Deadpool yet because I was away this whole weekend in Arizona. But I'm going to have to go this weekend because it's the movie it's #1 right now. And for the first week, Infinity War is now at #2. So this is what irritated me. I was up late last night because I couldn't sleep. There was an article I read that said that, and the headline was literally, me either too much Con Crunch. That's Nicole, I'm in denial because of Con Crunch. Serena, how are you? You guys, I'm seeing so many lovely people that I recognize. It's like all the friendly faces have come to visit me in my new workshop space. I love it, thank you. Deadpool 2 is, I keep hearing really good things about it, so. Black Panther was awesome. Yeah, Timothy. They said, and this was the headline, is, the universe finally feeling Marvel fatigue because Deadpool 2 only took in $125 million in the USA. It was still #1. Infinity War was #2. Black Panther for the first week ended up at #10, but that's because it's been out 25 years. It's actually, you can watch it online now and different. You love it, Nicole? I'm just happy it's not dropping. Like, I'm so excited to actually be in stream and not be stressed out that it's gonna drop. Like dropping, you know what I mean? Apparently, this is why that headline said that. They expected it to make 130 million. But because it only made 125 million, they were claiming, is the world experiencing Marvel superhero fatigue? I'm like, hello, the #1 and #2 movie, I was like, we just had Black Panther bring in like $2 billion worldwide. Yeah, I feel Marvel fatigue. What? Yeah, I was like, this, you know who I was? This was me looking at the article last night. Who's organized? Antonio, this is my new workshop, and you know what? I'm going to mess it up just to spite you. But yeah, Deadpool's doing really well, so I'm sure Ryan Reynolds is happy because he's one of the producers. Brianna, you going to come visit me? I know you have new hours at work, but I'll message you, man. I talk to Brianna like every day. This one I showed you guys earlier in the stream, but this is actually by Neil. You know what? I don't even know who the artist is. I don't. Isn't it nice he signed it for me? But again, this is art I get at convention. I'm like, oh my God, and I collect it, have him sign it, and then I bring it home and it like sits on my floor. I need more shelves and cabinets. Do you want to come build them for me, Thomas? Did everyone see Deadpool? Did anyone see it? I know Nicholas saw it. I'm bro. And I brought Harley from Terry Huddleston artwork. Yeah. Because in my office at home, I have all my strong female heads from Terry Huddleston, and poor Harley had nowhere to go. But now she has somewhere to be, and I can collect more of his work. Terry, you guys are so mean. I was like, leave me alone. I was like, my congested workspace is part of my artistic process. If you're waiting for Memorial Day to see it. Oh, that's true, Michael. That's true. That's true. And I have Angelina's bop gun. I can't believe I haven't run into you yet, Angelina. But don't let me forget, like, if you're going to be somewhere I'm going to be, but you can have that. You can definitely have it. I'm waiting tomorrow to see Deadpool. I have to go to my interview. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna see it this weekend before Memorial Day. I totally forgot it was Memorial Day weekend. Are you guys doing anything this coming weekend? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I just put my tool belt on my way. Thank you. Yeah. Things don't happen overnight with me. Even my office at home was like do you guys know that I almost moved and they were going to use my house on that reality show, and they came in and they were like, I was like, oh no, my office is a mess, so you probably don't want to use that. They walk in my office, they go, oh my God, this is like a nerd den. We totally have to use this. So they used shots of my office. They were like, this is the nerdiest place I've ever been. Like, this was like a con. They said it looks like a Comic-Con. I was like, the disease that is your... I have been to your apartment. It's awesome, though. It's like we were saying earlier, creative people tend to have a lot of stuff. I was actually a producer on Cribs. That's scary, Nicholas. Yeah. No, they did want to use it. They did. I was like, you probably don't use my office because it's too congested. But they were like, it looks like a nerd den. We have to use it. It's just a lot of stuff. Creative people, collectors, tend to have a lot of stuff. And a lot of like people who are into pop culture, geek culture, tend to collect. So we have to like control ourselves. I have friends who have like hundreds of these pops. Because freaking Pop Asia, and they, like Funko in general, makes these for like everything. For movies, TV shows, animated series, like everything. So it's easy to have like too many of these. Hi Brian, how are you? It's really easy to have way too many of these. So what I try to do with these, Vince, me too. Between my office is my workshop though. Like if I could have an office and a workshop, I'd be fine. But my problem is my office and my workshop have become one thing. So it's like, you've seen a room of just pops. Timothy, same thing. Like I have friends who literally go crazy and they have drag race pops. Yeah. So it's easy to go nuts on these. So what I've done is I've decided that I can only collect pops that I cosplay from now on. Otherwise, it's too much. I have rooms of football. They're football cards. Hi, Des. How are you? I'm going to also move Bella in here, my mannequin. So Bella's going to move here too, to scare you, to scare everybody. Have any of you ever had a mannequin in your house and you need a garage far away from the house? I do need. You're right. Hi, Franny. Franny. Yeah, I do. My workshop has to be away from the house because of cement, contact cement, and because of noxious materials. Like already, I'm going to be crafting in here, but I can't bring barge in here. Have any of you used a contact cement called Weldwood? This is a weird question, but whatever. I have an oversized 3-car garage in an apartment. Yeah. I need to be out of my house with all of that stuff. Because it might be too early for her, Michael. Because I usually stream late, so it might be too early for her. So, Henry says here, 3. Yeah, so a lot of people who work with like Plasti-Dip, Nia, what's up? Bye, Terry. Wednesday. Be back, Terry, Wednesday. Hi, Tyler, what's up? I'm already starting the mess, don't worry. It's easy. When you go to conventions, the first thing you will notice, if you're not like a usual convention goer, even if you are, the first thing you notice when you walk into any convention is a wall of Funko Pops. Yeah, TJ, I'm going to start being early live now because of the workshop space in the building. So you're all going to have to stay up early for me. Come visit me and keep me company because I like to pretend that you guys actually like me and are my friends. The fire department is going to... Antonio's trolling me. But, yeah. No, it isn't. Here, there's a difference between messy and dirty. Dirty is like filth. But I have cleaning people, so it's not going to get dirty. Oh, I said it. I don't care. Whatever. Oh, thank you, Timothy. So anyway, I don't want to, am I over? Am I running? Am I just fine? I'm fine. I'm just happy. I know, I'm happy that you guys came in because I was so worried that I would start streaming and you guys would see this and go, what the hell is that? And then like, I know, Antonio, I'm so ridiculous. I'm sorry. Apologize. But yeah, so I'm going to be crafting in here. That's one of the reasons why I moved in here. So thank you, Benny, I appreciate it. I wore my domino hair one night, and you guys will really love that, right? My domino hair. Do you guys remember when last weekend, this past weekend was Rainbow Six. The weekend before that was a sort of Deadpool 2, Zazie Beetz domino cosplay, did with my friend. Oh, Kat Sheridan, what's up? Hi, Sean. Woohoo! And that was me and my friend Kat Sheridan, shot by Shutterbug Sam or Samusu Aaron. He's an amazing photographer, and we just shot it just for fun. And I wanted to try to make that costume, so I literally made that costume out of, I'm gonna be honest with you. Domino was, I'm gonna be honest with you, here. I got an American Apparel bodysuit. I cut it, mesh in the front. I cut it down, mesh in the front, cut the middle, put a pair of black leggings on. I made the belt out of foam, fake leather, and parachute buckles. And the top, I actually, and this, I'm not lying to you, in Hollywood, there's like Sunset Boulevard. There's like a street of like stripper shops. Like shops that like are catered to women of the night. And if you're like into costuming, you can find some real gems on that street. But it's literally store after store after store of like crotchless panties and like stuff like that. Some things you're like, oh, okay, I see. But the top part that goes like this and crosses like this in the front, shop for men of the night. Oh yeah, there's some stuff for men of the night in there too. You walk in, you're like, alrighty then, the mannequins, alrighty then. I mean, it's fun. Bye, Nicole, I'll see you Wednesday. I was walking into the shop, and I go in that shop so often to buy bases for cosplays. Like, for instance, if I'm making like a bottom, I was trying to be, you know, Vince, I'm trying to be George Batman shops at, I don't know about that, but like I literally go in these stores maybe once a month just to buy, you know, bases for costumes that I'm making. Like, you know, you can buy like shorts that are like skin toned because a lot of dancers of the night have to find skin toned things. I'll see you Wednesday, Antonio. Have to buy skin tone pieces. So I went in the shop and the guy was like, Antonio. Yeah, there is. I walked in, the guy was like, you're a dancer, right? And I was like, no, not that there's anything wrong with it, but I do make costumes and I always need stuff that's like, you know, flesh tone. Nicholas. Oh my God. Here. Yeah, she's always here. See? Looky doo. Dance of the night. Looky doo. But at night though. She's pocket dog. All right. It's gonna take some getting used to for her, but she'll be fine. I told you guys last week that I changed, and for those of you who might not, she's only 3 pounds, Nicole. She's only 3 pounds. But I want to mention something to you guys. Last week, I admitted that I was worried that I would not be able to finish Sejuani from League of Legends in time for Anime Expo. And the way I am with costumes is if I can't bring it how I want to bring it, then it's not getting brought in at all. It's not getting brought in. And so I sat down and I have so many other costumes that I have to make for like Star Trek Con and then Anime Expo that I realized I'm not gonna have time to finish Sejuani for that. You have a rat that's bigger? Yay, Greg, you can see it in high definition. You said you're gonna leave. Oh, don't feel guilty. Wednesday is, you know, it's the Wicked or Weird Wednesday, so it's the stream where I'm allowing you guys. Wednesday is where I allow you guys to bring your inner weirdness out, and I embrace my own. So I know that on Wednesday, if I come in here absolutely insane, that you guys aren't gonna judge me for it, and in fact, you're gonna bring your own weirdness. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? So, going back to Anime Expo, Sejuani is going to get finished, the Broughton. But I'm going to probably do her later in the year, and then maybe for photos if I can't get it to a convention, because she's kind of difficult to wear. She's kind of difficult to wear alone, like without any other characters from the game. I don't know. So I'm gonna do Jinx. Jinx from League of Legends. Whenever I'm at booths, I do dance though. And you're saying Barbarossa. Yes, the babe that she is. I like her. because she's wild. She's very Harley Quinn, so she's kind of kooky. So at Anime Expo, are you ready for my lineup? Before they throw me out of here. My lineup for Anime Expo. I'll bring pictures on Wednesday. And I'll talk about this more on Wednesday. But Crimson Viper from Street Fighter. I'll bring pictures on Wednesday. Jinx from League of Legends. Sonya Blade for Mortal Kombat. Oh! But I'm going to do a different version of Sonya. So on Wednesday, I will bring the pictures so that you can comment. It's okay, I've been streaming really late, but now I'm coming back to early again, so don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I'm really excited. So it's like 3 different, how are the admins not doing? I'm magical, Benny, I'm magical. You don't know what's under this table. You don't know what's under this table. It's magic. No, that's stuff. On Wednesday, I'll go back over Anime Expo, and also I'll reveal what I'm going to be doing for TrekCon, which is madness because it's 5 different cosplays for TrekCon. And then also Wednesday is stories. So I think I'm going to bring the one that I started writing, and then 2 that I curated. You know, Brian, I chose them based on hair color. Like to have 3 different distinct personalities. So people can see that I'm really crazy. They'll be like, wow, she had 3 different personalities at that convention. Who is she? I kind of like that. All right, so I'm not going to keep you guys all night long, I guess. But this stuff has to go here. So tonight, I'm going to choose who the commenter of the stream was. And I'm going to steal your Facebook picture, and then bring it with me, and it's going to go on the wall. Oh! And then I'll also talk more about Anime Expo, because I really would like for you guys to try to get to more conventions, because you have a chance to run into each other. I mean, a few of you I've met in person, but others of you I haven't. It'd be nice to meet some of you. Because I used to cosplay Shanghai Catwoman. Ooh, earlier, yes. I'm going to be streaming around 5 o'clock. So it'll be 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time from now on. So all night long. Ooh, oh my God. Holiday marathon stream where I bake a turkey. No. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. Hi, Trevor. And you can message me questions and stuff like that about, cosplay fitness as always. And if they're good enough, I might actually bring them on the stream and answer them. Hey, let me do this. Can you be down us? Do that. Bye, Sean. Have a good night. Oh my gosh, you're heavy. Are you gaining weight? You are. She's gaining weight. Oh my God. You're killing me with the gummy bears, but I love you for them. Trust me. This will be easy, actually. Yeah, her there and him there. Definitely. Wicked! She's only 3 pounds. 3 pounds. She's a baby. I know, I have to figure out where these have to go. 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, so enough. It is not blowing up. All right, I will see you guys on Wednesday, same time, same place. And maybe I'll wear a cardigan, and I can sing the Mr. Rogers theme song for those of you that are 125. Good night, everybody. Good night.